The Max Verstappen effect.
Effect.
I don't think that people give what he's going or what he not contributes, but the effect that he has on motorsport at an event that he's going to race at outside of F1 enough credit. We'll start delving into the show. So kind of first thing off the bat is the Max Verstappen effect.
Effect.
I don't think that people give what he's going or what he not contributes, but the effect that he has on motorsport at an event that he's going to race at outside of F1 enough credit. Like, so Nürburgring, obviously Nürburgring 24 hour on the weekend, a lot of build up around his team, Verstappen.com running, and some very good co-drivers in amongst that as well with him. But had he not been there, it would not have been a sellout event.
I
There's
don't
no
think
way.
so.
There is no
No.
way it would have been a sellout. People
Uh,
have gone to that event because of him.
I found myself, rather than watching like a stream of the race and like the world feed, I found myself watching a feed of the number 3 car, just an onboard of the car.
Yep.
It helped that they had commentators doing that and they had the world feed like in a box corner.
Yep.
But I've never watched a race like that on board a car as a preference as to like watching a world feed
I get
and
you.
proper TV coverage.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed it. It was good. It like I said, I think it helped having the commentators there. They knew what they were talking about. Obviously, the focus was on the 3 car, but they still covered the entire race.
They did.
So
Yep.
it was good. Like I tuned in from about 9 a.m. my time on Sunday morning. I was
Yep.
about 9-ish or 10 hours into the race, somewhere around there. And so it was the middle of the night, and like at night time, there's obviously not a lot to see on external cameras anyway.
Yeah,
So it was
it's
cool to
difficult
see
like
that perspective from the car, and some of them closing speeds are freaking scary, like around certain parts of that track.
Yeah.
And I was able to see Max do a stint compared to the previous driver, and my goodness, what a difference in the attitude of the car, the aggression. Like it wasn't, well, might have been probably to the uneducated observer is like, why is he taking so many risks? But for him, it was controlled. He made his intentions known early, and he made things around. There was a couple of hairy moments, but yeah, the way he steered that car was impressive. I really enjoyed watching that stint of his, and pretty much watched all of it. He did a double stint, and I sat there watching him drive the car. It was
Yeah.
mental.
I think there was one point in his, pretty sure it was his opening stint, and I don't know the name of the corner, but you come around a left and then it does that big dip, that massive dip down, and literally the front end of the car
Oh yeah,
got off. Like, I mean, I know that they've talked about other cars getting air, but the front of that thing was off the ground for a long time, that it literally was spitting him towards the guardrail. And I
where's
seriously
the
reckon if
Scott
that
the Nissan went off a couple
no,
of years ago?
no, that was at the start, towards the start of the track as you come onto the
Okay.
Nürburgring. This was more towards the back end of the track.
I think I know the one corner you're talking about. Yeah, where it dips down
Yeah.
just
But like
near.
he went onto the grass and everything, man. I was just like,
Oh, shit.
there was like literally, I reckon he kissed the guardrail, but I reckon if that had been any other driver, nah, that would have been game over. Car would have been done.
Yeah.
I reckon. Like, just his ability behind the wheel is just amazing to watch.
And
And
him and
yes, he's
Mara Engel had to get together as
they
well.
they're teammates. No
That was
worries. Just take
that
each
was
other out. That would have been pretty
probably
funny.
the worst possible part too of the track. Like you're at the highest speed, you're coming into a tight area. They had 2 cars in front of them, and they kind of Max had nowhere to go, and Murray's gone on outside. I'm like, all
Onto
that's
the
there,
grass,
buddy, is
man.
grass.
Murray went onto the
All that's there
grass.
was,
Yeah.
yeah, on
Yeah.
the grass, and I don't know. That could have been an absolute monumental aircraft crash. Like it was
Yeah.
scary, but they shrugged it off and off they went.
Yeah. There we go. Cody's couple of comments in the chat about the ADAC, which is the race event organizer, I guess, had double their start of viewers on the live stream to
Wow.
what it was compared to last year. And I did notice like the dive plane thing, and a lot of teams actually went and changed or fixed little things like that go wrong with the cars. Whereas, like in the Bathurst 12 hour or something like that, you kind of wouldn't worry about it. But I think their minimum pit stop time changes that for them. Like if it was just get out as quick as you could, I don't think that they would really worry too much about the dive plane and stuff. They'd just get back out on track and deal with it, kind of thing. But it makes me beg the question a little bit, to be honest, of what would this be if Max went into the WEC in 2028 or even came to a Bathurst 12 hour, what would that do for each event, right? So to me, Bathurst 12 hour would be 100% like a sellout, absolute
It would
sellout,
be,
right?
yeah,
Like you would want to get in very, very quick to get tickets and
I think so.
accommodation for that matter,
And
probably more so.
accommodation.
Because I mean, accommodation's pretty much at a premium these days with it anyway, let alone having someone like Max there. But if Max goes to WC, like we touched on the mini, was it? Yeah, on the mini show,
Yeah,
last mini
last
show
minute, yeah. Yep.
in 2028. What's that going to be like for, say, something like Le Mans? Holy crap! Like
Yeah.
that's other events I can kind of see probably won't have, but out of all the WC races throughout the year, Le Mans 24 is just it's the be all to end all through them all, right?
Yeah.
You got your classics like Spa and everything, I get it, but you can probably miss watching Spa, but Le Mans on, mate, you are eyes to the TV, a streaming service, whatever it is. And if he's going to be there, that's a sellout. That's an absolute sellout. I don't care what anyone says. That's a sellout event.
100%. Like Le Mans has that massive history. Like it's been around for as long as it has. It's that prestigious. It's always been like manufacturers through like the 60s, 70s, etc. Like they built cars to win Le Mans. They didn't build a car to win at Spa. They didn't build a car to win wherever. It was a car to win at Le Mans. That was the goal.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to put the question out there then. And I want your thoughts on this, Trent. If we look at the current drivers that have been in Formula One for quite some time, say an example would be Lewis Hamilton. And if his if his racing trajectory continues as it is, are we going to see the likes of him in Formula One come 2028? Right. There's probably a high chance I'm going to say no on that. But
No, I think so.
if Max goes to WEC in 2028, is that the death of Formula One being the ultimate motor racing or the pinnacle of motorsport?
I think they'd lose a lot of probably let's call them Max fans rather than Formula One fans. I think they definitely follow him across. So I don't think a Dutch Grand Prix would be viable at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think they'd have
just a WEC event.
Yeah, like if Max isn't there in F1, the crowd's not going to come. Like maybe even Spa could be one because it's a fairly close neighbour as well.
Well, we've seen how many of the Dutch fans go to the Formula One event there, right?
Exactly. So I don't think it'll be the death of Formula One, but I think they would potentially lose a fair bit of viewership too whack. I think that'll just genuinely happen. Like genuine motorsports fans will probably like hang in there, but like the Max Verstappen fans,
Yeah.
etc., would definitely move across and follow him.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this other than scenario out to you. Let's remove being an Australian, right?
Hmm.
We're Australian.
Hmm.
Remove Oscar from the Formula One, and Max has now gone to WEC. Lewis Hamilton has retired. Are you watching Formula One?
Not particularly.
No, you're not.
Like I used to watch when Ambrose went over to NASCAR. Like I watched NASCAR because there was an Aussie in it. When he left, I just kind of stopped
Right?
watching.
Yeah, 100%.
IndyCar, Will Power. I try to watch IndyCar because Will Power's in there. And then Scotty McLaughlin moved over as well. And then SVG doing good things in NASCAR now too, which is a good reason to be watching. Um, you sort of you want to have a vested interest in the sport, like as an Aussie, like you want to support Aussies or New Zealanders because that's just what you do. And if they're not
Yeah,
in it, then you kind of lose that interest a bit.
yeah. I'm really interested to see the next couple of years what happens with um with the
Mm.
sport and what happens with crowds and whatnot
On the,
outside
on
of
the Max thing, like, has there been another driver that has done the things he's done? Like for me, a Formula One driver going and driving a GT3 car on the weekend, like I just don't recall
not
drivers doing
not
that in the
not
past.
during a season post when they've retired from F1. They've
Yeah, that's
a
what
lot
I
of
mean.
them have
Maybe
moved
later.
across into other forms of motorsport, and GT3 is one of them. Um, but
Yeah, like
to go and do what he's doing,
mm,
you know, and you can kind of see that he's gearing himself up to, you know, more so do the Verstappen.com stuff and the GT racing,
yeah,
you know, the cut and thrust of Formula One, his family life, that type of thing. He's not enjoying the racing anymore. He's not enjoying the cars.
yeah,
And, you know, SVG went through a similar with supercars, right? He was
exactly.
done. These cars are crap. I
One of
don't want
these,
to race them
then
anymore.
bug it off.
Went and tried something different for one race.
Yeah,
Boom. Next thing, yeah, here, mate, come and race here for a season.
yeah. And it brings the question like, does that mean Max Verstappen is potentially like literally the greatest driver, or if not in this generation, like ever? Like the fact that he can drive the way he does, it's not just F1. Like a lot of the discussions are around F1 drivers, but he can drive anything you put him
Yeah.
in, and he's quick.
Yeah.
Like, does that make him better than the likes of Lewis Hamilton? Does it make him better than Alonso? Like me, I reckon it does. Like he's got a skill set that isn't just in a niche open wheel category. It's he's proven that he can race anything
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. And not race it shit. Like,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's the
Like,
point too.
races it bloody quick. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, what was it? 10th position on one of his stints. He was 10th position and brought the car back in first. Like,
Well, the stint I watched, he got the
far out,
car.
mate.
I think he was about 5 seconds behind at the pit stop that they came in. He trailed Engel like right on his bumper, like he was basically pushing him along.
Yeah.
Then they had their little incident, and he put I think 25 or 30 seconds on him
Yeah.
by the end of his stint.
Yeah.
So like, and that's Maro Engel. He knows his way around.
Oh, Bathurst 12-hour winner.
Yeah, knows his way around a Mercedes and around that track. He's
Yeah.
been there 15 years or something at Nürburgring, so
Yeah.
he's certainly a handy steerer. And he basically put 30 seconds on him
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
that time. So